So hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I just came on to rant. I'm just ranting about I'm turning 50 next year, and I have started having this fear of getting old, and not getting old actually. I don't mind getting old, but being old in Denmark, retiring or being like old when you can't take care of yourself. I mean, Denmark is very comfortable in many ways, and I think that's why it has been called one of the happiest countries in the world. But I work with old people, I work with sick people, and I can see how actually it can be very difficult when you're old here. Because I know back in Uganda, when you're old, you have your family around you, you have you have your nieces, you have your nephews, you have so many family around you, so you're not going to be doing a lot of things yourself. People are gonna help you. But here, even in this society where they prioritize elderly care, and if you're old, they'll help you get to the healthcare you need, and they will help you get a place to be if you can't stay in your house and all this. But I feel like it's very lonely. That is the scary thing. Even like before you get old, you feel lonely here in Denmark. And imagine getting old, and most people like here, you talk to them, and the kids like maybe live in other cities. Sometimes at work I can ask a person like, oh, we need this, or we need that, or we need some of this medicine. Can you have your kids help you get it? No, they are busy with their lives. And I'm like, wow, that is scary, because that's how it is. That's how Denmark it is. People are working and all that. I mean, the society is very good, but in that way, I would not want to be old here in Denmark. Definitely not. And I think the thing is like, there's a good health system. So if you're sick, you're gonna get free treatment and all these things. But when you're alone, being alone can also make you even sick. I have seen people who are like in their 80s crying. They don't want to go they do not want to go to a nursing home, because they hear horrible stories. Even in Denmark, in this country where people pay a lot of tax when they are still working, we don't have enough people to take care of the elderly, and therefore the elderly care is also very behind. It's not good. Every year, like many years, they keep on talking about the health system, but they keep talking about especially the healthcare system, because I think like, for example, the nurse assistants, when they're taking their studies, this is free. This is free. I mean, all of us, even nurses, it's free. But the nursing assistants, they get paid while they're studying. So like three years, I think it takes. So this system has maybe made people take this education, even they don't want to work with this, just because they're going to be paid for the 3 years. And I also think like people who can't get jobs anywhere, there's always jobs working with elderly people. There's jobs always working within the healthy sector. So people, I think, if they cannot get the job, their dream job, some of them, they just go like and just take this just because they can't get anything else. And they're working with something they don't love. Working with elderly people, working with sick people, you have to love it, You really have to love it. I love my job. The only thing I don't love about it, because we are so busy, but I do love my job. But you see people, but this is not only in Denmark, even in other countries. But now I'm talking about Denmark. Like, I think there is a the big number of people who are working within the elderly sector, within the health sector, who actually don't love this, especially in the elderly sector, with the elder people. There's, I think, a few people some people who are doing this just because they can make money. Some people are like, if I work a weekend, like a substitute, I can make this money. Yeah, I'm going to do it. But they don't even love it. So this, I mean, seeing this, like working with old people, working in the hospital, and being here in Denmark like over 20 years, it has really scared me. Like, now I'm turning 50 soon. I'm really thinking about this, that do I really want to be old here? And I know a friend of mine who knows somebody who was from Uganda who passed away, and she was in a nursing home. And she said like, this person said like, every time they came a black person working, she would be so happy. She would be like, oh, they don't take care of me. I don't know if that's true. She would be like, oh, thank God, now at least there is a black person. Now I can at least somebody can like help me. Now I can, like, I think she felt like she got more help from this black person than she got from the, like, Caucasian people. I don't know how this is true, but I can imagine this happening, because not all people are nice. Not all nurse assistants or nurses are nice, and some of them, they can be like people who don't like people with another skin color, or people from other countries, and maybe you can be ignored, because the thing I see here in Denmark, if I think of racism, the people here, they don't like shout at you. They are silent racism, you can say that, and the way you feel it is like being ignored. That's how you feel it. You can be working with somebody, and then you meet them on the street, they will not even say hello. They don't care about you. And again, racism is in all countries, but I think here in Denmark it's very silent. And I think hearing a lady say that scared me. Like, imagine being old and black in a nursing home, and people coming. The majority of people who are going to be coming there, they're going to be maybe Caucasians. But anyway, these days we have a lot of black people working in healthcare. But imagine being there, and then people maybe don't even like the color of your skin, and you're old, and you're helpless. Even for Caucasian, older Caucasians, they have to have somebody talk for them. If you don't have somebody talk for them, like, you have to have loved ones who can come and say, why is this like this? Why is this like this? Why didn't you contact a doctor? Stuff like that. So, but if I'm going to be here, and if my kids are not going to be around, and I'm going to be alone, honestly, like, it's probably better to, I think if people can, I would advise people to go back and be pensioned in their own countries, because you still get your pension, and you can, if you have your Danish citizenship, you can always come back and get treatment and all that. You have been paying tax for many years. So I just wanted to rant about that. Like, I've been thinking about this. When you're young and energetic and beautiful, you don't think about these things, but when you're starting to get older, and to be honest, I think if I was in Uganda, I wouldn't be thinking about this, but because I'm in Denmark and I see how the system works, you see an old lady, 80 years alone, going to shop, struggling, doing things herself, because I'm like, yeah, of course, some maybe don't have family, but some have family, and they don't come. So this was me ranting, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're here in Europe, this is not only in Denmark, if you're here in Europe and you're also getting older like me, leave a comment and let me know how you feel. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos like this. Bye.